In current series feedback amplifier, we are going to derive the expression for input resistance with feedback, that is RIF. So for that we have to perform step 1 as drawing the equivalent circuit for the amplifier. Okay, so here the input side we have the voltage source, in the output side we have the current source. Okay, so we apply the Thevenin's model in the input side, and in the output side we use the Norton's equivalent model. Okay, right. So here in this diagram you can see this is the source voltage, this is the feedback voltage, input resistance, input current flows through the transistor, and in output side we have the current source. So current source contains the parameter transconductance and the input voltage. RO is the output resistance of the transistor. So these two are in parallel because it is a current source, and this is not RI, this is RL. So this is the load resistance. The output current flows through the load resistance. That's all about the diagram. In the input side we have to mention RIF is equal to Vs by Ia, because so it is as per the according to the Ohm's law we can write. Okay, in the next step we have to apply the KVL to the input side. So see in this diagram how to apply KVL. First we start from Vs. So Vs plus, then we come to here the drop is nothing but Ia Ri. So it is in minus term because it is plus, this is minus. So I can write minus Ia Ri. So it ends with, the Vf ends with minus, hence we put minus Vf is equal to 0. Now here I need Vs. For the first equation I need Vs, hence I bring all those things to the right side. So Ia Ri plus Vf I am getting. What is Vf here? Feedback voltage is nothing but the multiplication of feedback gain into the output sampling parameter. What is the sampling parameter here? We are taking the current as a sampling because this amplifier is nothing but current series feedback amplifier, means I am taking the current as sample and mixing to the sources type of series. So I am mixing in the series with the source. Okay, right. So Vs is equal to Ia Ri plus Vf. Vf can be written as beta into I naught, that is substituted here. I am getting equation 1. Then I go for finding the output current. So I naught, so using current divider rule I can write I naught is equal to R naught by R naught plus RL into GMVI. So there is this entire expression I can replace with G capital M. Already we have a small m here, so I can write G capital M. This will be equation 2. So what are these parameters? I have to explain. Gm is nothing but open circuit transconductance without feedback. The G capital M is also transconductance without feedback, taking the load RL into account. Here we don't take RL into account because it is a physical resistor. When we take into account this G small m becomes as G capital M. The final step in the input resistance, we have to substitute the second equation in 1. Vs is equal to Ia Ri plus beta. Instead of thing I am putting Gm Vi. Okay, that is I naught. So in this I have to take Ia Ri as common because Va can be written as Ia into Ri. So from this I am having a common factor Ia as well as Ri. So I am taking outside, I am getting 1 plus beta into Gm. So finally here I have Vs. I bring Ia to the left side in denominator. Vs Ia is equal to Ri into 1 plus beta into Gm. Finally Rif is nothing but Vs by Ia. That can be written as Ri into 1 plus beta Gm. So finally I can write the text like this. In current series feedback amplifier RIF, the input resistance with feedback increases by a factor of 1 plus beta into Gm. For finding the output resistance of current series feedback amplifier, we have to redraw the equivalent circuit, and we need to make some small modifications. It's nothing but we have to short the input source Vs is equal to 0. Similarly, in the output side we have to disconnect the load resistance from the actual circuit and provide a test voltage source here. From that you can flow the current through the to the output circuit. From this we can get the output resistance with feedback, that is equal to V by I. Okay, after finding this we go for finding the ROF dash which includes the load resistance with the output circuit. Okay, so we do two modifications. One is RL is disconnected, that is infinity, Vs is equal to 0. After doing this, we go for derivational. Now we perform step 2, applying Kirchhoff's current law to the output node. So this is the output node. Here what happens, at this node the entering current are I and GMVI. Both the currents are entering into the node. The current leaving from the node is I into I, that is through the R0. Hence I can write I is equal to V by R0 minus GMVI. How it comes is, the current entering to the node is I plus GMVI is equal to the current leaving the node is V by R0. So by rearranging this expression, I am getting I is equal to V by R0 minus GMVI. That is equation 1. Similarly, next we have to find the input voltage. So what is input voltage? Vi. Vi can be written as Vi is equal to Vs minus Vf. Since Vs now it made as 0 by shorting to the ground. Okay, Vs is made as 0 by shorting to the ground. So the remaining parameters minus Vf. So this is written here, minus Vf is equal to, what is Vf? Vf is already taken as beta into I0. So I0 is opposite to Ii. So the minus I0 can be replaced with capital I, beta into capital I. So what is I? I is a new current provided from the test voltage source. So I is the new current. This is opposite to I0. Hence I am making the inverted operation. Hence we get beta into I. Okay. So it is equation 2. Then we substitute 2 in 1. We get the ROF is equal to V by I into R0 into 1 plus GM beta. Okay. So we have to write the conclusional words here. In current series feedback amplifier, the output resistance is increased by a factor of 1 plus beta into GM. Finally, we have to find ROF dash. So the ROF dash is nothing but parallel combination of ROF with RL. So this can be expanded here. ROF is already found as R0 into 1 plus beta GM. So that is substituted here as well as in the denominator also. So after that, what we are doing, we are separating the R0 and RL, bringing to the front. Similarly, in the denominator also, we multiply inside this and bring R0 plus RL in the front side. Then we divide the denominator as well as the numerator by R0 plus RL. So here numerator itself I am dividing, as well as in denominator also I divide. So already here I had an expression R0 plus RL. So that is divided by R0 plus RL. I get 1 here. So the remaining terms here I am going to simplify the expression. Hence I am making GM R0 by R0 plus RL as G capital M. Okay. So hence similarly in the upper side I am going to make R0 RL by R0 plus RL as R0 dash. Okay, for the simplification. So we have to write where R0 dash is equal to R0 RL by R0 plus RL and G capital M is equal to R0 GM by R0 plus RL. Thanks for watching.